मैं अभी एक पीस मैसेज जो अपने सेक्रेटरी जनरल रंगफ्रा फेथ मोशन सोसाइटी की ओर से देना था, लेकिन अपना सार एल खिमुन जी का तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, इसलिए उन्होंने इस दायित्व को श्री नबलेन सोंगथेंग जी जो फॉर्मर सेक्रेटरी फाइनेंस रंगफ्रा फेथ मोशन सोसाइटी के हैं, उनको उनका पीस मैसेज डिलीवर करने के लिए उनको कहा गया है। मैं नबलेन सोंगथेंग जी से अनुरोध करूंगा आकर अपने सेक्रेटरी जनरल की ओर से हम सब के लिए जो एक शांति का संदेश जो पीस मैसेज है वो देंगे।
Hey Rangfraa, good afternoon to each and everyone. I, on this auspicious occasion of 4th Rangfraa Peace Rally, pray to the Almighty Rangfraa to bless you all with good health, peace and prosperity. I also pray Him to bestow you all with His divine wisdom, zeal and enthusiasm to walk for His glory. It would be unfair on my part if I forget to appreciate you all for making this rally a grand success. I have full confidence on you all that you will discharge your respective duties assigned to you. One thing you all should bear in mind is that how big the program might be, I give you guarantee that it is bound to be successful provided we all discharge our respective duties assigned to us sincerely and timely. Sincerity and punctuality are the keys to success in life. Today, on this occasion, I want to tell you about some of the basic teachings of Rangfraism, which each and every Rangfrais ought to know. Firstly, some people belong to so-called advanced group are calling us the tribal enemies in derogative sense, which means nature worshipper. But I say everyone ought to be enemies, that is nature worshipper. We tribal people invariably, irrespective of our language and food habits, treat the land or the earth as our mother. The greatest service ever given to humanity is by our mother earth. It gives us water and air free of cost, without which we cannot survive. It gives us natural resources like wood, petroleum and minerals free of cost. We grow food grains on it free of cost. It does not ask for anything in return. Even if we blast a bomb on it, it does not complain. So how good our mother earth is. That's why we worship her mandatorily once in a year. We Muslim tribe call it as Harong. Ha means earth and Rong means worship. Similarly, the Nisis who worship our mother earth, they call it Nyokum. Nyo means earth and Kum means worship. We are eternally in debt to her. What is wrong in worshipping her once in a year? Everyone ought to worship her once in a year. The rituals that we perform during the harvest or festival are also in no way inferior to any other cultural practices of gold. Rather, to celebrate or harvest new crops without ritual is disgrace to God, according to Rangfraism. So each and every Rangfrais ought to know what is ritual. To make you understand, I will take an example. Say there are lots of ripe oranges in an orchard, and suppose you want to eat some. In that case, you have to do two things. One is to obtain permission from the owner, and the other is to give thanks to him after obtaining permission. If you do not do these two things, you don't have dharma, because it is not yours. Similarly, before we go for harvesting new crops or celebrating festival, it is mandatory to obtain permission and to give thanks to Rangfraa thereon, because for the tribal people, whether crop or festival, all belong to Rangfraa, not us. Ritual is nothing but a permission seeking and thanksgiving ceremony, which is done with rice. Recently, some Nisi Christians of most probably Kurumkume celebrated Nyokum without rituals, and it was secular Nyokum. There is no difference between such Nyokum and a grand feast party organized by a winning candidate during legislative election. Secondly, we have been taught by the British people that our ancestors were savage, cannibal, and headhunters. I ask, did our ancestors eat human flesh? No. Hunting is done for meat, but our ancestors never ate human flesh. So what was the necessity for them to hunt human beings? The war they fought were quite lawful. Whenever the outsider encroaches over their territory or touch on the prestige of their sister or mother, they waged war because they had a philosophy to live with pride and dignity. They felt that if they cannot save the prestige of their sister and mother, or cannot save their territory, which they considered to be their mother, their life is worthless. If our ancestors were headhunters, I would say that everyone, whoever participated in the First and the Second World War, or any other war, ever fought in the history of the earth, were all headhunters. The British people befooled some of our ancestors by telling them that whatever belongs to them are superior and whatever belongs to us are inferior. But I say our culture is superior to theirs. For us, the land is our mother, but for them it is a property. Materially, how advanced a person may be, but if he or she cannot recognize his own mother, imagine how foolish that person could be. They should not come to teach us religion and culture. Rather, they should learn from us what religion and culture are. They misguided some of our ancestors just to spread their religion. Some of our people still now believe in what they said, but we must know the truth. Thirdly, as a religion, Rangfraa is the latest gift of God to the whole mankind. It is the most updated religion endowed with enormous healing power, with divine wisdom of par excellence. The luckiest people will come in contact with it. I don't say that religions are bad. I don't say that other religions are bad. They are also good because all religions on the earth are gifts of the same God, Rangfraa, but others are not updated. God gives religion or religious wisdom according to the caliber and temperament of the people. Just as we feed an infant with milk, just as we feed an infant with milk, a plate of rice and a chicken is not suitable for them. Fourthly, Rangfraism is all-embracing because it says that God is one and the entire humanity is His children. If we all, irrespective of our religion and race, have same ultimate Father, how can we be two or three families? To have two families, there must be two fathers, and for three families, three fathers. But for entire humanity, there cannot be two or more fathers or gods, because it is formless. We can count only those things which have forms, but the question of counting does not arise for formless things. We have to treat it as one, and in fact, God is one. Fifthly, Rangfraa is compatible to all humanity. Its uniqueness are as follows. It is based on eternal principles, hence universal and all accommodating. A person of any religious group can follow the teachings of Rangfraa. It is not cultural bound. One can be a very good Rangfraa despite maintaining one's own culture. One can secure one's health 100% in Rangfraa provided one maintains all the 5 Rangfraa guidelines perfectly. Its philosophy is simple, straight and clear cut, but yet it has the power to purify the entire humanity from the dart of ignorance. Just a single match stick is enough for burning down the entire jungle. Any person can get complete liberation from all types of the sufferings and miseries in Rangfraa. इसमें सेक्रेटरी जनरल का ये जो मैसेज है इसमें एक पॉइंट है जिसको लेकर सेक्रेटरी जनरल खुद क्लियरिफाई करना चाहता है। इसमें यह है कि one can secure one's health 100% in Rangfraa provided one maintains all the Rangfraa or all the 5 Rangfraa guidelines perfectly। तो जस्ट मैं इसको खत्म कर देता हूँ, उसके बाद उनको एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए मौका देना है। तो राइजे Rangfraa পিস মেছেজ যোনটো সেক্ৰেটাৰী জেনেৰেল পঢ়িবলগীয়া আছিলে, আজি এইটো দিন যোনটো দেখি পাইছোঁ, মোক এইটো কৰিবলৈ দিয়া এনেকুৱা দিন আহিব নালাগিছিলে। মই ভাবা মতে এইটো যোনটো আশীৰ্বাদ আছিলে তেখেতৰ মুখৰ পৰা শুনি পোৱা হ'লে খুব ভাল লাগিছিলে হয়, কিন্তু তেখেতৰ গা এতিয়া ইমান হেল্থ ভাল নাই। তো মই আমাৰ ইয়াতে যিমান ৰাংফ্ৰাইটিছ আছে আগত পাঁচ যোৱা সময়ত যিকোনো কথা হ'ল চবটো এৰি দি পেলাই তেখেতৰ কাৰণে যোনটো আমি প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰিব লাগে, এভৰি ৰাংসমতে প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰিব লাগে, ফাষ্টিং কৰিব লাগে, এইটো অহা সপ্তাহ যোনটো ফাৰ্ষ্ট চানডে আছে চবকে মানে অনুৰোধ আছে তেখেতৰ কাৰণে চবকে মন দি ৰাংসম কৰি দিব লাগে, ফাষ্টিং কৰি দিব লাগে, তেখেতৰ হেল্থটো ভাল হ'ব কাৰণে। তেখেতে যোনটো জ্ঞান আছে, তেখেতৰ গাত যোনটো জ্ঞান আছে, মই গেৰাণ্টি দিব পাৰোঁ আমাৰ ইয়াত কাৰো গাত নাই জ্ঞানটো। তো তেখেতে এনেকুৱা অৱস্থাত আমি বহুত দুখ পাইছোঁ, মোৰ মনতে মানে একদম মানে চিন্তা লাগি থাকে। সেইটো কাৰণে মই মোৰ ফালৰ পৰা এপিল কৰিছোঁ চবক, যিমান ইয়াতে ৰাংফ্ৰাইটিছ আছে, ফাৰ্ষ্ট যোনটো আমাৰ চানডে আছে তাতে আমি তেখেতৰ কাৰণে চবে ফাষ্টিং কৰি দিম, প্ৰেয়াৰ কৰি দিম, আমাৰ নিজৰ একদম মন শান্তি দি পেলাই মনৰ মানে একদম ইচ্ছা ভাল ইচ্ছা দি তেখেতক আমি প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰি দিব লাগে ভাল হ'ব কাৰণে দেই। তো ইমানে কয় মই মোৰ এইটো সেক্ৰেটাৰী জেনেৰেলৰ পিচ মেছেজ ইমানতে মই শেষ কৰিছোঁ। জয় ৰাংফ্ৰা, জয় ৰাংফ্ৰা।